Nokia, Philips, Voltas. Names that you all are very familiar with. Names which are very big in India. But do you know that all these are tied by one company? A company that is nearly as well known as these brands. Yes, I'm talking about the SSK Group. Welcome to another exciting episode of Trailblazers. The story began in 1989. The SSK Group was started by two brothers, Govind and Rajesh Chandani. Today, they have over 1,000 employees on their permanent role, 1,000 ISDs or in-shop demonstrators. With 22,000 dealers and distributors, I think it's a pretty impressive number, don't you?
Our family is migrated from Pakistan. My father was an engineer. He did engineering from Walchand Nagar Sangli Engineering College, and he joined as an assistant engineer in MP as an irrigation department, and he retired as a chief engineer from MP. And my mother is a housewife. I did my schooling at least 11th and 12th from modern school Bhopal, and joined in the MS Ramaiah Engineering College in Bangalore. From beginning itself, I was a very jiddy person. If I decide I have to get this, anyhow by hook and crook, I used to achieve all those things. And it came into, when we came into business, I adopted same thing. My father was very hardworking. From morning 9 o'clock to evening 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, he was very hardworking. So that came into our blood also. And we also, from last 20 years, we have not taken any holidays, and we are working even day and night, and we always say we are available by 24/7. First time in my life I left home and stayed in a hostel, and I know the first year it was very difficult because we stayed in a bungalow, and my father was in irrigation department, so we have a number of servants, and in college and hostel life that was totally different. But it gives us how you should fight with the life, and actually I feel any student or any kid should stay in a hostel, so he should understand the actual facts of the life.
I know Rajesh and Govind right from childhood. We are staying together in same building. We played together. They were very sincere in their studies as well as doing anything. The education was there.
It's always, I say, it's because of my parents and my guru's blessing. Whatever we thought in our life, we always got it. Whatever we do in our life, we thought we have to achieve this, we got it. And it is because of not only our hard work, it's because of our clear intentions, no wrong intentions, and we always want to do something good for even for the society, even for my dealers who we think those are my families, even my employees whom we think those are my families. So it works, and I think there are a number of people in my company who has worked in my company from last 20 years. People not growing, but for SSK market is growing, because what brand we are having, those all are growing very well, and we want to go put number of factories for LED business. Once we will establish that LED business, definitely we will, as SSK works, as my brother Mr. Govind works, we will be in heart of my dealer's place, and so we can bring any product and we can sell any product from those dealers.
My brother Rajesh had a different view or different type of experience. So I used to look after the market from the beginning. He used to manage the back-end part from the beginning. My brother always used to manage the back-end part sitting in the office, whether it was logistics, whether it was bank finance, or whether it was paying the payments, all this thing he was managing. So from the beginning itself I could understand that his expertise is in the back end. Yes, to grow, it is one strong backbone should be there in the office, managing the finance. So he used to support me from back end. He used to say, you look after business, balance I will manage. And whatever he does now, I always support him and compliment him, good work done. And whatever I do, he gives me that respect and command. I never mixed my role with him, nor he never tried to mix the role. And from that day itself, we stay as if we are like Lakshman together.
If you're wondering what SSK stands for, it stands for Shri Sant Kripa Appliances Private Limited. Since 1989, the growth of the company has been incredibly fast. Not only that, they've also diversified. Here's a cursory look. 2001, SSK Infotech. 2008, distribution of Samsung. 2009, SSK memory cards. 2012, a year full of SSK mobile accessories, acquisition of Korean company IST Private Limited, and launch of SSK LED lights. This year, they launched SSK. I'm pretty impressed, aren't you?
I kept on appointing people, doing the secondary part for my distributors, bringing orders for the market, collecting money from the market, and then asking the distributor to give me orders. So that's how the distributors also then started having faith on me. Similar was the case in retailers also. When I went there, many a times companies have failed there and there were stocks lying in the shelf. So what I did was, in order to enter and take or win the confidence, I asked them to remove whatever models of the company were there in the shelves. I used to tell them how much you have paid. They used to tell me this stock is worth 80,000. So I used to tell them, okay, you sell it as second hand at 50,000. 30,000 I'll give you credit note, provided you buy my stocks. And that's how I started capturing the shelves in all big towns of Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad, then Vadodara, Surat, Rajkot, Nagpur, Bhopal, Indore, and that's how I developed the trust among retailers that with Govind coming in, we will not suffer any losses.
In the beginning, I was doing around 2 crore turnover. In last 5 years, I have become the largest distributor for Samsung mobiles. I am doing around 60 crores turnover just because of him. Today also, he teaches me like a child only and treated me like a child.
Thanks to Mr. Gulshan Kumar, he has a faith on us. Otherwise, people used to ask, give us money immediately. Nobody trusts on us, whether they will give material. Even dealers, they don't trust on us, whether they will give material. After giving material and taking money, whether they will give service or not. Those type of things we faced. And slowly as the dealer, because of my brother, he always on dealers network. Because of that faith, we got immediately, people started selling our goods. But like company side, principal side, they were not having a faith on us, because we are from not from the business family, we are from the service class family. So they thought whether they will sustain or they will sustain the business. Those type of things happen in initial days. After it, we got big jump from 2002 when we took Nokia, and we took the distribution of Nokia. That time we started Nokia handsets of 200 handsets, and when we left in 2008, it was 3 lakhs handsets per month. See, it was a big challenge. Nobody wants to take that type of challenge. What we thought, we got the area of like we were doing distribution in Maharashtra, rest of the Maharashtra. We thought we are getting distribution for 5 states. We will at least match our turnover. What we were doing of around 1,000 crores in a year, that we will easily match. But it was never happened easily, because the brand share was around 5%, and company was selling almost 35,000 handsets, where we were selling around 3 lakhs handsets in rest of the Maharashtra. So that was the difference, and it was a big challenge. Even the people started talking, no, they will not survive, they will go off. But things happened because my brother gave good product knowledge to Samsung, good distribution knowledge to Samsung, and we got success.
SSK Group believes that agriculture is the backbone of India, and that's why they've indulged in contract farming, thereby giving fair price to the farmers. Fruits and vegetables from these farms reach not only nook and corner in India but also is exported, thereby giving great returns to the farmers. Appliances, fruits and farms and Infotech are the three main branches of SSK Group, and each one has individual strength.
When we got success from the Samsung, we thought we should not stick to one thing. We should diversify immediately in 2-3 lines so that we slowly those lines will develop and we will get success in those lines also. So we started 2-3 lines that we started developing farms for organic foods and all, organic vegetables, and we started selling it to some exports, doing exports to US, UK and Germany. We have started one printing line where we do variable printing for so many banks, and we have a security license for check printing, and then we started printing vouchers for mobile companies, and number of statements is around like 1 crore statement, 2 crore statements per month for number of banks. Today we have 4,000 employees, and we think the company should have minimum 10,000 employees by around 2015 or 16, and we are working on that to feed Indian market. We have to put almost 10-15 factories in for LED business also, and we will not keep quiet if we tomorrow will set a dealer network of good electrical market in LED business. We will bring switch, we will bring wires, we will bring everything in whatever the electrical market asks, because since we have a distribution network, why we should not bring those products also, and how what we are thinking, we should reach to 10,000 people on board, and that is the reason, and the company should do more than 10,000 crore business. It's our blessing from the Guru, and it's advice from the Guru. We don't want to disclose what we do for the society, but yes, definitely we do good for the society. That is basically mantra is बूढ़े बच्चे और बीमार.
SSK, it's a very responsible name. I'm looking after most of the sales and operational part in SSK. I'm involved in sales activities, like we are doing mostly distribution business. Most of the part of our operations and companies, we are into distribution. So I look after sales part and operational part in terms of the things happening from our head office to all India operation. As of now, I'm looking after our LED lighting business. So we have multiple distributors throughout the nation. We have our reach from Kashmir up to Kanyakumari, from north to south and east to west. In fourth direction, we have every city we have our distributors. Now there is a very strong business with the partnership with Samsung. It's a very knowing business in marketplace, and we are very popular in distribution channel in terms of responsible distribution partner and preferred distribution partner for any retailers in mobile industry. So in any field, we are taking the challenges and we are trying to create opportunity out of those challenges. So that is the approach, and I feel this will create another big history in coming years. Here, whatever we do, it is always lead by example. And we believe in that philosophy, and we have learned from our leaders. From our management people, our directors, they always lead by example. They set example for their colleagues, employees, subordinates, and we feel very proud to follow them. This is very positive learning, which is I've never seen in any in my career with association with any other brands. So that is very unique thing, and because of that, here are a lot of success stories are happening within SSK.
If you accept challenge and you have to give 100% to those challenges, and then honesty, hard work, and the rest is on God.
One thing I always learnt was never have a feeling of revenge. And secondly, honesty, loyalty, hard work. You should have always. In Bhagavad Gita it is written, keep doing your work, don't look for fruits. Fruits will automatically come, and that is the story. It comes. You just have to work with loyalty, hard work.
The SSK Group, a name synonymous with excellence. A group known for quality products and an extremely efficient distribution network in the country. With 3 pillars of value addition, ethics and transparency, and vision has made the group as one of the leading companies of India. With a turnover of over $1 billion USD and growing, we look forward to seeing them achieve a lot more in future. That's all for today. See you soon next time on another exciting episode of Trailblazers.